I'm working off of two monitors. There we go. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to October. So happy to have everybody here. And so the first thing I wanted to talk about is congratulations on a great September. It was really exciting. There were a lot of people who did some remarkable things with their businesses to kick off with the new catalog. But what I want to hear about first, before we dive into October, is what are you guys excited about with the new programs and things that you've noticed already? Something specific that you're like, oh, I love the piece of jewelry, or I love the new program on whatever.
Well, I definitely like the choices that they picked. I was surprised at the choices they picked, but the colors and the fall feel of the October specials.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought those were real pretty. And I like the 200. Well, the Lulu deal is awesome. You can't go wrong on that.
Right.
With getting 3 pair at $10 each. So that's kind of a no-brainer, because that would be great gifts for all your girlfriends.
Mm-hmm. Great point.
Because its perceived value obviously is higher.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yes, it's a great host program this month.
Of course, the sponsoring incentives are way up there.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that and expand on that in just a couple of minutes too, because there are some details to know and some ways of sharing it that I think are really way more compelling than anything that we've had in a long time. And it definitely provides us with a focuser because of the Glamazon rewards too. Anybody else? Something you're excited about?
I like the retired pieces that they're allowing us to purchase at a really low price.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those, I've had people that I still wear my retired pieces. I don't care that they're retired because they're my colors.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
I still get compliments on them.
Oh.
So that's going to give me a little maybe incentive for people to have a party, and I can offer it to them, at that discounted price or whatever,
Totally
or give
agree.
it to them if they hit a certain amount or whatever. So
That's
I liked those pieces.
Yeah.
And like Wendy said, the Lulus are, that's always a no-brainer.
No.
And I like even the sale pieces, the pieces that they put on special. I think that's something that people will be looking at too.
I think so too. These sales, we'll show them in a minute on the screen. These sale items are, in my opinion, more timely, seasonally appropriate. And when we get to that, we can talk about that again, because I totally agree with you guys. And I don't typically clue into the guest sale items, but I'm really cluing into them this time because I think they're so compelling and so great looking. So I want to share my screen and log into Glam Central so that we can all look at what everything that we have available for the month. And I apologize, I'm looking at two different screens. I actually have a big display behind my actual screen. So my eyes are kind of funny, and something about my laptop is not, I can't see detail on my laptop anymore from
I have
on Zoom.
I have a big screen off to the left.
Yeah, that's what I have. I've got a really big screen right over here. So it's just fantastic. I can see everything I want to see. There are two ways to see everything for October. First is to click on the slider. And the second way is to go to resources, click on monthly program and incentive tools, and you get exactly the same page. So just so you know, if you can't grab the slider fast enough, or if you don't want to wait for it to swing back around again, you can always go to resources, scroll down to monthly program and incentive tools. So dates to remember, this is important. Now we have I keep calling it Rocktober. It's our Sparktober event on the 6th, which is Wednesday night. It's less than an hour of time, but it will definitely be a great kickoff for the month. And I highly recommend, if you're free, spend that just under an hour with us. You do want to register by tomorrow night, Sunday night, in order to be eligible for all of the giveaways that they're going to be offering that night. So then the Sparktober event is at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. On the 12th, which is a Tuesday night, the company is doing a sponsoring training, and that is a lead into on the 14th. We have the National Opportunity Call. for everybody that you've been talking to about the business. Is something that they can actually hop onto. The company does the home office does all the work for us. And it just helps your prospects hear a separate voice, hear another way of explaining what the company is all about. So then when you scroll down, you start to see things like the Glamazon rewards. Now, I want to explain this concept of a double layer sponsoring incentive. And by double layer, I mean there's something for you, the sponsor, and something for the new consultant. Rarely do we see the two things at the same time. We usually have one, or we have the other, or neither. This time we have both things going on. So it's a focuser for us and our team members, and it's a focuser for potential consultants in a really big way. So the Glamazon details for us. So the way this works is if you are not in the Glam plan currently, like if you did not join us, if you joined us prior to July of this year, you are eligible for Glamazon rewards. And the way it works is, as long as you sponsor someone this month, when you sponsor someone this month who becomes a Glam ambassador by the end of November, and you sell $1,000 in October yourself, you can get that $200 Amazon gift card just for doing that little bit of work. And of course, you're making income on it, and you'll be earning income on your new team member as well. So you get all these extra things happening. There's an unlimited number of these available to you. So as many Glam ambassadors as you bring on, as long as you sell a single $1,000 in October, you are eligible for all those gift cards. Okay. And you have until November to qualify those consultants. You've got to sign them by Halloween and get them qualified by the end of November. And all you have to do is sell $1,000 in October to get that reward. Then additionally, your new team members have access to extra in Glam Plan rewards. So remember, when a new consultant gets to Glam Ambassador, she gets an extra she gets $250 in product certificates, as well as 70% off in the catalog. In this case, she's going to get $500 in product certificates and 70% of everything in the catalog. So I want to switch over to the host rewards to show you something really exciting about what else your hostess gets, what else your new consultant gets. So think about it. Our host rewards gives an extra $200 for $19 with a $600 party. Let's say your new consultant comes in, and you help her get that $1,000 launch party. She will get $300 from host rewards plus the extra $200 for $19. So that's a total of $500 in host rewards. Right. Then for hitting Glam Ambassador, she's getting another $500 in rewards. So she's getting $1,000 in jewelry just for selling $1,000 to her friends. And of course, she's making $250 in income and getting 70% off everything in the catalog and getting the hat and getting the Swarovski notebook. So it's an incredibly rich program. Here's the way you can say it. I know how much you love the jewelry. What would happen if I told you that when you join this month and sell $1,000 this month, you're going to get $1,000 in jewelry? That $1,000 in jewelry is going to be important to her. But then when you say, and you get $1,000 in jewelry, plus it unlocks 70% off everything in the catalog. Interestingly enough, that's going to be just as valuable to her in her mind. It may not be in reality as valuable, but the perception of that 70% off, that's something that nobody gets. I mean, we don't have that on a daily basis, and nobody in our customer base ever gets that. So that actually will feel to her like just as big an incentive as the $1,000 in free jewelry for selling 1,000. So be sure to bundle it so that you say, when you sell $1,000 this month, you're going to get $1,000 in jewelry, plus it unlocks 70% off everything in the whole catalog. And that is a compelling story for your guests and past hostesses who simply love the jewelry and want to get a bunch of it. The cool thing is, when you give them a benefit like that, they will come in and do what is required, and then they will be learning along the way. And it might be just enough to prime the pump that they're going to want to book more parties and have more fun. Okay. And get more incentives, make more money, and that kind of thing. They'll never know till they come in and try it, right? No harm, no foul, but they can get a whole lot of jewelry in the process. So then in addition, she can get 3 pairs of Lulus as can all of your hostesses, for $10 a piece. And then, of course, all of the half price jewels and things like that. There's a really good document that I want to show you that is the Why Join Now for sponsoring. So this is a single document that shows everything that the new consultant gets. So she gets over $500 in jewelry for $99. She gets a $500 shopping spree with basically $1,000 in jewelry plus 70% off in the catalog, 70% off the whole catalog. That's not even in here. She gets to take advantage of the host offers for herself and for her own hostesses. She gets to share the guest specials with her customers, and then she gets the Swarovski swag. So this is a really great piece to use. But you can write on this thing in marker saying, sell 1,000, get $1,000 plus 70% off the line. And I think that's going to go a long way. We'd have to really refine and simplify our messaging on this to catch their interest and then give them more details. Okay, so we covered all of that. Let's take a look at the customer specials. What we were talking about earlier is how well thought out these are. I love that we've got earrings, necklace that match. Here we've got, Raina had a really great point on our earlier call. She said, right now, for the month of October, we now have 3 ribbon necklaces. We have the one that's currently active in the catalog, and then we have these 2 as well. So these are great for fundraisers, anything like that you want to come up with. I actually have a fundraiser in mind for a friend who just had a double mastectomy, and they're really limited on funds. And I thought, I'm going to do a fundraiser for her, and I'm going to use all 3 of these necklaces as options for people to purchase for gifts. Look how they matched up the blush, and the blush all on the same page so that people can get a set right here. So 60 plus 60 plus 25. Now she's over 100, and she can pick her favorite full priced piece at half price. So then suddenly everything in her order is on sale. And then this whole piece is designed to be a bundle buy. Essentially, they can buy all of these pieces combined, and it becomes Garanimals. It's a mix and match. They can be mixing and matching these pieces all day long, all fall, and it's so beautiful. And then she can get a bunch of half price items in the midst of it when you create several orders for her. So I love, really way more than any others. I'm really loving these. And then we have business builders, the little marquee earrings. Ladies, they're $8 a piece. They're $8 a piece. So think about what do you want people to do? If you want them to get over 100 and spend over 100 and get that 50% off item, and they get these as their extra reward, incentivize people for things that you really want them to do, not minimal stuff. Okay. They don't know that they were only $8 for you. They know that they were $39 originally. Same thing with this necklace. You could even come up with the set. $20 is a set. What if somebody bought $200 from you and you gave them the set as a gift? So lots of ideas, ways of $10 for the pipette. How beautiful is that? $20 for these out and about bracelets. I mean, they were originally $100. And the same thing with the Autumn Delight 22. That is one of my favorite necklaces.
I wear mine all.
So you could say, purchase X, Y, and Z off of the sale collection, and I'll give you the Autumn Delight necklace that matches all of it. So lots of options in those, what do they call them? In the business building bling section this month. I think these are all really so well chosen and just a fantastic thing. When you're doing some in-person parties, you can be printing off the new Sparkle Dates flyer, where you put down the dates that you are available for your party. Even if you're just doing all online, you could still fill this in, put 3 or 4 dates on there, snap a picture of the thing, and utilize that in your party so that people can see the simple steps to doing the party and some of the fun little themes, the Halloween boutique, the Friendsgiving party, pink party, everybody wears pink, pumpkin spice. I did pumpkin spice and sparkly ice. And what I'm offering right now is do a pumpkin spice and sparkly ice, and I will bring a pumpkin dessert with me for your live in-home party, and some apple cider. So, so there are lots of little touches that you can add when you are offering a party that's not expensive, not going to cost you a lot, but it sweetens the deal, and it sort of seals the deal for them, helps them to see that you're in it with them as as a partner. And so that's a really big deal for booking parties right now. And then finally, not finally, there's so much more, but I got to show you the hat. All right, here's the hat. It's fabulous. Here's the deal. You are on the most amazing sparkle team in the world, and it's called Touchstone Crystal. You want the new swag. This is the only chance you have to get this hat. There will be no other opportunity to get this hat. So you and your team members will want to sell $600. And think about it. If you have a team member and you want to help her understand the value of this, when she sells $600 to her friends, opens up a party for herself, and this could be you, open it up for yourself, sell $600. You get the normal $150 in jewelry, but then you also get $200 more on top of that for $350 in jewelry for just a $600 party. That's better than double host dollars. I've never seen it like this, where it's better than double host dollars at the $600 level. So that's something really important. And then you get to be a part of the team, and you get the team cap, which is your party hat, which is really important. $1,000 in sales. This I've actually seen this notebook, and it comes in a beautiful box, so you can give it to someone special as a Christmas gift. But it's way more beautiful in person. I wish we could earn multiples of, honestly, I wish we could earn multiples of that one. And then, of course, you get a choice between the black pen and the Swarovski crystalline pen. And then, hooray, we're back to the ornaments again. We can earn the regular snowflake at the $3,000 level, and the ball ornament. I don't think you probably haven't seen this little video. I've got to show it to you. It's super quick. We watched it on the first one at 9 o'clock, and it was such a great little video. It really shows off the ball ornaments so well. You're really going to want this. And we have to watch the ad first. So let's see if we can skip. So if you need a new bra, now you know where to go. Isn't that so pretty? Look how cute that is. It looks like it has snow around it. Isn't that so cute? Beautiful. How they come up with these things, I just don't know. It looks like puzzle pieces the way they constructed it. I just love it.
It changed the ribbon color this year.
Say again?
The ribbon color is white this year. I think it's been navy in the past. It's pretty.
Oh, no. Good question. So let's see. Make sure let me cover all my. Let's see, double layer on sponsoring, host, guests, our own incentives. All right. So the last thing that you're going to want to do is create a goal and a plan. A goal and a plan are two different things. A goal is something that is measurable, it's definable, and you can measure it at the end to see how closely you got to it. So I really want you to come up with a goal. And I wanted to include, am I sponsoring and how many am I sponsoring? What's it going to take to sponsor that many people? Because it's just amount of effort. That's all it is. It's amount of offering it to the number of people instead of assuming that we know the answer. Oh no, she's too busy. Oh no, she's too cute. Oh no, she's got too many kids. Oh no, she's this. We have to quit that really bad habit because, honestly, I was not a good candidate. Most of our top leaders in our company were not a good candidate and didn't even start until someone asked them several times. That is normal. It's just normal. Most people don't just say, yeah, I'm ready to go. It's not like that. They need a little time. They need a little persistence on your part to keep showing them why this could be fun for them. Watch the Kim Plummer's sponsoring video. It's only 10 minutes long, and it shows a sponsoring conversation with someone who is now a group leader on her team, but wasn't too sure about getting started. The way she works that conversation is really so natural and so all about that new potential team member. And I love it. And so that is available on the same page where I just was on Glam Central. You can actually click on Kim Plummer's sponsoring video. And like I said, it's only 10 minutes long, and it's really, you can totally pull this off. It shows how easy it is to have these conversations. We will start doing our sponsoring chats again. We're going to do them twice a week. for the month of October to get people comfortable. If you have a particular person you're working with that you want to run through some lines, some ways of approaching them, ways of talking to them, you can hop on. And so every Sunday I'll post when during the week I'll have them going. So there'll be different times during different times during the day to appeal to your time frames. Okay, so how many do you want to sponsor? How much do you want in sales? Which means how many parties? Decide. Don't let yourself off the hook. What I'm going to do today myself personally is pull out my October calendar, which already has like the training dates on it and when I'm out of town and all these other things. But I need to put in my party dates. When do I want to do a party? And I'm going to fill those dates. I'm just going to do it because I know what my goals are. They're really huge for October. I'm not around a whole lot, but I'm still determined that I'm going to make them happen. And I know you can too. The best thing that you can do not only is the calendar today, but who are 5 potential hosts that you could reach out to today? Just 5. Pick 5 and see what happens. Same thing with the sponsoring. When you're thinking about those who you really want to sponsor, offer it to a couple of them today and say, oh my gosh, I just thought of you. This made me think of you because with $1,000 in sales, you can get $1,000 in jewelry. And I know how much you love this fall line. So I'd love to share more with you if you want to hear more. And then the last thing is be sure to sign up for Sparktober by tomorrow night so that you can get registered. I want our team to win all the prizes. Every prize needs to go to the Star Thrower team because I am done with this. No prizes for the Star Thrower team. Everybody else, no more. We're winning them all. You all have to get registered right away so that we get them all and we can be cheering for all of our team members. I am done with this. We deserve every single prize. Okay, how's that? And rant. Mama Bear wants prizes for her team. Okay. What last thoughts do you have? Big aha, ready to roll?
Ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
Go.
Awesome. Wonderful. Well, thank you, ladies, so much. We're going to have a lot of fun this month. This is the most fully loaded, most exciting month that we will have had in 2 years. That we will have had.
I like the way that you worked it out, Betsy, to show how they can earn $1,000 just by joining, and even with hostesses, how it's better than the double dollars when you just the 600.
Yeah, sure.
Plus the earrings is huge. I think that's a huge incentive because it's so popular.
Yeah. So order them right away because there's a limited supply on all those things. So don't wait until you need them. Order those little those business builder pieces. In fact, after we finish, I'm going to go in and order mine.
I had a thought on that too, because I just did an event the other night and we always have to have something to donate. Yes. And so this has a high perceived value, but it's not very expensive to pick up. Yeah. And I can use that for the donation items. So I
think that's a great idea. Yes. Those little earrings for $8 are an incredible donation item. Even the necklace that goes with it, if you wanted to spend $20 on a donation item, I think that's and the perceived value is really high because that's about $100 right there.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Great point. That's a great idea. Yeah, I love that. It's great for goodwill. We know we can give back. We know we can help organizations by donating things. So it's a really easy way to do it. It gets our name out. So that's really great. I love that idea. Thank you. All right, ladies, I love you all. Let's go have some fun. It's going to be such a great month.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye. See you soon. Bye.